if I'm gonna be that long because the house getting ready to get crowded, and so I don't know if I'm gonna be that long. And I got a lot to cover. I got a lot to cover today. I got a lot to cover. But if I don't cover it today, we'll cover it tomorrow because I got a lot of stuff to talk about. We getting ready to chit chat. We getting ready to chit chat. So I may what's tomorrow? Tuesday. What's tomorrow? Tuesday. I may go be in my car tomorrow. I don't know. Depends on how everybody's schedule is. Um, because there's not a lot of space. So hey y'all, what's going on? Come on in. We got a lot to talk about. Let me tell y'all what I'm doing. I'm gonna repeat it again several times throughout throughout the live. Right now, y'all can call it what y'all want, but I've been told my whole life that a closed mouth don't get fed. Right. So as y'all know, I got sick and then I came down here. I'm well now, but my job hey Carrie, my job is has laid everybody off. This is their last week of working, right? This is the last week of working. And so there's no more work. And I am in the process. Hey Nick, I'm in the process of moving to Texas, Arlington, Texas, right? That's where I want to go. I'm doing well. And so I'm asking, I don't know how to do it. I'm going to figure out how to do it. This is my girl, Cece. Hey, Cece. I'm going to start a GoFundMe. Now, y'all can talk about me all y'all want. I don't care. Closed mouth don't get fed. I am, Cece's my girl from Charlotte. That was my buddy. That's my friend I work with, right? We're going to send prayers to Cece. Hey, Amir. Because Cece, this day last week of working, child. And my friends is upset, as they should be, right? So anyway, I'm going to start a GoFundMe. I don't know how you do it, but I'm getting ready to do it. And I'm telling y'all first, this is my platform. And I'm telling y'all first hey, Lisa Marie, that I am going to start a GoFundMe so I can get help in moving to Texas. Now, let me tell y'all this. Today, I was trying to figure out which route I would go as I drive, right? GoFundMe. And so, do y'all know? Now, y'all know I'm 2 hours away from Chicago. I've been to Chicago several times since I've been here. I ain't even been here 60 days yet, I don't think. In order to get south, why Arlington? Because my niece and them and my daughter them was down there, and it's less, hey, India, it's less traffic and stuff. It's a quiet little community near Dallas. It's near Dallas, and the airport is there as well. Hey, T. So that's why Arlington, right? So, and it's a little more affordable. So that's where I'm going. I'm going to Arlington, right? Now I'm going on a ring and a prayer because let me tell you, I cannot be here, y'all. I cannot. For several reasons, I cannot. If my son and them decide they want to stay, if they don't find what they want, I have to strike out on my own, right? And Texas is where I want to be, and that's where I'm going. So I am going to start me a GoFundMe. I don't know what you do or where you go. If y'all know, drop down in the comments. Other than that, I'm gonna Google it, and I'm gonna start me a GoFundMe, right? I'm in Indiana. Now let me tell y'all about Indiana. I'm in nowhere Midwest USA. Nowhere Midwest USA. Got horse and buggies and stuff still here. I don't see none of my cousins. Never. Also, I was looking at because I figured out how to drive. What's my route, right? And so, in order to get down, Texas is down, Indiana's here, Texas is down there. The GPS want me to go up to Chicago. Chicago's 2 hours away to get down. There's no highway that's going to connect me to the south. So I'm going to have to go through Ohio, Kentucky, do some other stuff, right? So I called my friend my friend in Charlotte, whose husband, he works out of this city. He works out of here, right? He's a trucker. And she was telling me that I'm going to have to go through to Ohio. I had figured I was going to have to go put in a GPS. I can't put in Texas because it wants me to go all the way up to Chicago, then come back down on this particular highway. I am in nowhere. When I tell y'all I'm in nowhere Midwest USA. It's driving me bananas, right? So the fact that I don't see my cousins bothers me. I don't know how nobody else feel about that, but it bothers me, right? There's nothing to do. Ain't no bowling, ain't no skating, ain't no movies. It's far. And when I came back from Chicago, when I come from New Orleans, and I had to come through at night. So if you go anywhere to like South Bend, that's 30 minutes away. That's where the cousins at, they say. You gonna drive back in the pitch black. I'm talking, when I say pitch black, I'm talking about pitch black. You can't even see in front of you. I don't want to live like that. The drive is 16 hours. 16 hours. So that's what I was trying to map out. I would do it in 4 days. Maybe 3, but I doubt it. 4 days, right? So that's why the GoFundMe. When I tell y'all I've called and made preparations, I got a Zoom call with about employment on Thursday at 1 o'clock. That's gonna go well. I'm claiming that. That's gonna go well, right? And I'm gonna talk as if I'm already there, right? But I need to get there. I need to get there. So I'm starting to GoFundMe. So anybody want to cash at me or go to the GoFund or tell me how to start the GoFund and what you got to do, what you got to say, please email me or drop down in the comments, because that's what I'm getting ready to do. I'm getting ready to start a GoFundMe. So that's that. I'll talk about it again later, and that's that. I'm going to still show y'all my products. If you pick it up and going, yeah, because this ain't it. This ain't it, right? I'm going to show y'all my products. I have them right here. I'm going to sell them on certain apps and stuff, but I don't know if I'm going to do it right now, because my focus is on YouTube, and it's a lot of time in doing what I'm doing, right? So we'll get to that later. Listen, y'all. Y'all see about that woman that went in the barbershop in Arlington, where I'm going? She went in the barbershop and unalived her boyfriend and then unalived herself. Well, I done got the lowdown on why that happened. Now, I knew it was something. Right? He was the credit repair guy. He had a credit repair business. He was an entrepreneur, right? He drove around in is them Teslas, them ugly cars that Elon Musk made? Is them Teslas? I don't know what them is. Them cyber cars. No, they ain't Teslas. Them cyber cars, right? Anyway, I've got the Scoopity-Doop, right? I wish I'd have knew this before I did the video earlier. She put him on. I did a video yesterday or the day before about we cannot, even though we wouldn't want to, and he talking real good, we cannot, women, black women, I'm talking to y'all. We cannot put a man together. If he ain't already together, it ain't our job to put him together. If you like him, you play with him a little bit, sitting back where he come from. You cannot put him together, because when you put him together, he's going to leave you. He's going to cheat. He's going to leave. He doesn't respect the fact that you put his raggedy ass together. They don't respect it. I've seen it in life my whole life, right? I don't care how nice you treat them, get the haircut, put the clothes on, change how they dress, how they walk, how they talk, how they chew. They don't respect it. So from what I gathered, someone sent me this. She helped him. He was selling hair. He was just a regular old Joe Blow. He was selling hair. She put him on. She was doing credit repair. That was her business, right? That was her business. She put him on. They got wealthy, a little bit wealthy, right? They got a little bit wealthy. The man went into her bank account and took all the money out of her account. So I think she had $500,000, $250,000, or so many millions. He took all of her money and didn't give her anything, and she was barely making it. This is why you don't put him on your business. If y'all don't come up together, you can't put him together. If y'all come up together, that's something a little different. But if y'all don't come up together, you meet him and put him on all your stuff. Hey, Denise, and you put him on all your stuff, they don't appreciate it. I'm telling y'all now, hold on, I got to turn the air up. They don't appreciate it, y'all. And we got to quit trying to build a man. They got to become already together. Let me tell y'all something. I ain't never had a build a nigga kit, right? I ain't never had one of them, but I know a lot of my friends have. If I had one, it's in the garage, somewhere in the garbage, right? You can't put them together because they do not appreciate it. They They don't, right? If y'all, like I said, if y'all start from the ground together, and I would suggest in your 20s, in your 30s and 40s, don't put them Negroes together because they ain't gonna appreciate it. As soon as they get together and get the big head, they're gonna go off and start treating you wrong and doing what they want to do. Just like that lady who crying. I didn't even look at all the video today. The one, Pebbles, on TikTok, her husband was paying a side piece of $1,000 every 2 weeks that he didn't work for, and she was working a job and had a food truck. She crying, talking about she missing. Girl, cry in peace, get in the fetal position in peace, talk to God, and get over that and go on about your life. So this girl in Texas, she just had a baby too. She had a son, older son that he was in there raising, and she had a baby by this man. She went in there, from what they tell me, I don't know how true it is. She went in there, unloaded, went back, loaded up, and went back in there and hit him some more. And then she went in the car when the police came and she unalived herself. She didn't know what else to do. According to her, I don't know if it was her cousin or her friend that told the story on TikTok. She said he wasn't cheating, he just dogged her and he took all her money and wouldn't give it back, and then he started being mean to her. You can't take nobody's money, especially not no million. You can't even take $100 from me. And I ain't got it no way in the first place, right? And so the moral of the story is that's a shame that had to come to such a tragic end. But the moral of the story, ladies, is we got to quit putting these men together. Quit putting them together. Yeah, them kids, and they traumatized, right? Okay, quit putting these men together. If they don't come already assembled, leave them alone. Leave them alone, or play with them and send them on back their way. Call them back when you're ready to play again. Quit trying to turn them into the man that they are not. Quit trying to turn them into the man that they are not. Now, they say he was a credit repair guru and all that. But they also said he was scamming. And what he did to the girlfriend who put him on, this is what I'm telling you, they don't care, they don't respect you. He put her business, her information name into the dark web. And they say, somebody inboxed me today or put it in my comments that he was doing a lot of, the people that he was repairing their credit, he was putting their information in the dark web as well. So he just wasn't right. But if you look at him, if you go to his IG and look at him, his eyes look evil. I don't know why people can't, I look in folks' eyes. I don't know why people can't look at it and see that this ain't the one. This ain't the one. This ain't the one. What you say, Nick? Because they use you and then they tear you up. Now where my comments ain't coming. They use you and then they tear you up. These men right now are so off, it don't matter the age. Yeah, it don't matter. It don't matter. It don't matter. My point is, quit trying to build somebody up. If you like him, he cute and all that, play with him. But he looks evil. When you look at him, he looks evil. I don't forget his IG, but it's easy to find because I went right to it. He looks evil. He looks evil, right? I don't know why she didn't see it. She was a nice looking girl. I don't know why she didn't see it, but you had a baby bound. But again, people that don't mean you any good, men that don't mean you no good, and scammers and all that, that's how they look. They look convincing. They look convincing. You have to see behind that, right? You have to see behind that. But yeah, so quit building them. Quit putting them together. They ain't already assembled. Leave them at the stove. Leave them at the stove. Period, point blank. Leave them at the stove. That's it. Leave them at the stove. Now leave them at the stove. You know what I'm saying? So, and it's sad, according to the cousin of the friend, the girl felt like she had no way out. The man that took all her money. All her money. Yeah, she left them kids. She did. And I think the one she had with him was 1 or something. A young toddler, right? It's sad. I don't want that kind of love, but I also don't want to be around nobody that's going to aggravate me till I want to commit unalivements on me or them, right? And I guess she figured after she did that, because Texas is one of those states, is the capital punishment state, right? Now I could say so, but I probably would have sniped. I'm gonna just snipe him. I ain't gonna do it in front of everybody. But that's how angry she was. She went right in to the suites, the salon, the barber suites, and unalived that man right up in there, right? So we gotta stop. Quit putting them together. Quit putting them together. Now, on another note, y'all know Beyonce was in Atlanta this weekend, right? My son that was down there, they couldn't get a rental car because all the cars was gone. All the rental cars was gone, right? And I was like, why is that? Because Beyonce, I did find out, because they got there Thursday and the rental cars was gone. Beyonce was there. So Beyonce's team was robbed of the music, they set list, and some designer items. Now, I don't know where the bus was at, where they tour bus or they van or they special airplane, but they got robbed. Now, I don't know if Beyonce gonna want to come back down to the ATL, right? Because the ATL, they stole my phones in 2.2 seconds out my car. They ain't bother nothing else. Open my door, lift up the jacket, and had the two phones. Now, I don't know if they had some vision they could see through the coat. I don't know how they did that. But I was in there 2 minutes. When I come back out, my phone was gone. Yeah. Yeah, she was at her wit's end for sure. But, she had been at her wit's end, and then they said that he was arguing with her and stuff like that. See, you can't. What I don't understand, if somebody treat me nice, I'm nice anyway, but if somebody do something for me, I never forget it. They may forget it before I will. Yeah, it is. But I never forget somebody. I can think of stuff people did to me when I was a kid. They probably forgot it. I have not, right? So I'm always going to feel obligated and loyal and remember the kind, good things that you did to me, right? For me. So I don't understand how somebody could do something for you and then you just be like, and then SHIT all over them. I don't get that. I don't get that. And that's what these guys do. They use you, and then they go on to the next and use them, right? I'm gonna have a discussion one day this week about. I'm tired today. Why black men don't like us. I'm gonna start a series on that. But anyway, also, Justin Bieber put out an album called Swag. Now, when you say swag, I'm thinking swag. Now, my swag might be different than your swag, but swag is swag, right? I listened to about 5, 6, 7 other songs, right? Now, I'm going to say this. I didn't listen to the songs all the way through, I got to admit, but I listened to them. I don't know what kind of security they had, but ATL is like Cleveland. They thieves. The songs were nice. And it seems like the songs you could play in your car and let them all play. I don't remember what Justin Bieber made. I don't know a Justin Bieber song. I just know Justin Bieber because he was always in the news or on TV. He was acting out and all that stuff. I don't know what his songs were. And I think he was a pop artist, right? Now, his songs sound a little pop and infused with a little R&B. Now, maybe that's what he always was. I don't know, because I don't know a Justin Bieber song. Do y'all know a Justin Bieber song? I don't know a Justin Bieber song. Now, I can think of a Justin Timberlake song. I don't know a Justin Bieber song, right? And I didn't know that Justin Bieber was 31 with a child. I didn't even know he was that old, right? He got a lot of hits. He had a nice voice. Yeah, okay. Because this album now, it ain't like I'm like, woo, I have to go get the Justin Bieber, but it's something you can put on, in my opinion, and let it play. And I think it's kid friendly, right? I listened to about 7 of them. And the one that they said was the jam was a little bit too pop for me. He has an R&B connection. Okay. But you know what? His voice is still like a little boy. That might have been what was disturbing me. His voice is still a little boy. He's been struggling lately. Okay. That's what they said. So what was he struggling like mentally? Was it alcohol, drugs, or just mentally? I watched the disturbing. You know several Bieber songs? I don't know, not a one. I watched a disturbing video early on in the Diddy trial where Diddy was talking to him and he seemed to be apprehensive and a little afraid, right? And that's when, I don't know if y'all told me or somebody in social media land told me that he would spend a night with Diddy or something crazy like that. So you could just take your imagination and go where you want to go with that. If he was struggling with something. Because a lot of these, I see a lot of, this is off topic a little bit, but I see a lot of people, men coming out saying somebody attacked them. Is that the word to use? I see the guy is talking about Tyler Perry. They just won't let Tyler alone. They won't let Tyler alone. I don't know whether to believe it or not, right? Or I don't know, or is it a money grab, right? Somebody else I saw said Tyler did this and Tyler did that. He took the Instagram and told the world. I don't know, child. I don't know. I think that if you somebody, okay, let's say Tyler did do it, alleged, right? You need to stop. You need to rectify that. If this what you like, in my head, I'm thinking somebody like Tyler got enough money to pay for what he wants. So if you like boys, if you like light skinned dudes or whatever it is you like, that you would go find one and pay him. I just don't see the abuse part of it. In some form, yeah. Me either, Lisa Marie. I don't see how a grown man could do that and you got enough money to pay for what you want. Even though they say that SA is about power, but I just don't see Tyler being that stupid like that. I don't. I don't know him, but I just don't seem like he would be that stupid to do that. I don't know. So, I will see. But they won't let him loose. They won't let him loose, y'all. They won't let him loose. Now, on another note, in Vegas, they now have Uno card social clubs. They got Uno. Now, I don't know how you gamble with Uno, because I kind of forgot how to play Uno. I know how to play it, but I kind of forgot right now. But they got Uno. It's the first of its kind. They got a Uno social club. A Uno social club. Right? Now, I would like to see what that's like. And I'm going to go see. When I go to Vegas, I'm going to go see it. And I'm going to play. I ain't going to gamble, but I'm going to go play. I'm just not a gambler. I'll play a little bit. And after they take my little money, I'm done. I'm ready to fight. I don't play to take another money. I ain't got enough for that. But I would like to see, because they said it's themed. It's a Uno-themed casino or hotel. It's Uno or center, whatever it is. It's Uno themed, so that means everything in there is Uno, 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 Uno. So I would like to see that. I would like to see that, and I'm going to see that when I go there. So now, this is going to get me a little upset. I'm going to try to keep it calm. Donald Trump has removed the bust of Martin Luther King out the Oval Office, or wherever it was. I think it was in the Oval Office. Why did he do that? You couldn't stand and look at him. What did he do to you? What did he do to you? And why is the people letting him just do all kind of mean racial stuff? This man is a racist. And I don't know how people is okay with it. And the people that voted for him, shame on you. Shame on you. Because one thing, when you're a leader, you have to be neutral and you have to have a level head. He has neither one. He has neither one. So you done took Martin Luther King up out of there. Now, I hope you didn't chip his ear or break a piece or something while y'all moving it all around. I hope y'all moved it carefully, and I hope he is. And I hope the next president put him back. Put him back. Put him back. Why is it that you hate? You know what I don't understand, y'all? Why white folks hate us so? I have never gotten to the bottom of that. Why? Because we better? Our skin look better? Why? What is it? What is it? Somebody give me a real reason so I can understand the hatred and the racism and the bigotry. I need a real reason why they hate us. I have not figured that out yet. But they'll copy everything we do, and all that they don't copy, they'll take, and all that they don't take, they'll buy. And then whitewash it. Why do they hate us so? Why? Because for real, just leave us alone. You know what I would like them to do? We just go cut the country in half. Either way you want to go, horizontal, but cut it in half. Y'all stay over there and we stay over here. If we ain't got to bother us, we ain't got to bother y'all. Why we can't have two states? Well, I guess that's what the Civil War was about. It was like that. But why y'all just can't leave us alone? That's what I want to know. Leave us alone. If you hate us, I ain't never seen somebody that hate somebody and always bother them. If you hate me, go on about your business over there. If I don't hate nobody, but if I don't like you, I'll stay over here and you stay over there. I don't even fool with you. If I don't like you, I don't fool with you. Hey, Queen, I don't fool with you, right? So I don't understand racism. I guess I never will, but I've been dealing with it my whole life, especially being a dark-skinned girl, right? I don't like it. And it's a shame that we living in that. It's a shame that we living in that and that we seeing that, right? Let me tell y'all what I saw a video. I don't know if I was on TikTok or Instagram. It was a truck. I'm sure it was white folks in the truck. And on the back of the truck, they had a noose with a black figurine, a figure, big, hung in the noose. Did y'all see that? Riding down the highway. And I'm sure it was an American flag swinging around somewhere. I don't understand the hatred. I just don't understand. I don't understand. I need somebody to give me a real reason why they hate us. Is it because we smarter than them, stronger than them? Is it because our men's got big things? Like, what is it? What is the reason for the hatred? Is it because the black women have big booties? Like, I don't understand. What is it? Is it the texture of our skin? Is it the prettiness of our melanin? Like, what is it that they don't like? What have we done to them that keeps with the hatred? And why they want to keep with their racism? Why? That's got to be tiresome. Because I'm tired of listening to it. I'm tired of talking about it. I'm tired of feeling it. I am. And then what that does for me, y'all, I know everybody's not the same. I know that. But in my mind, it makes me untrust white folks. Now, out here, myself like, oh, they nice, they may be. They may be. I've encountered some nice ones. They say hi and goodbye. You know, I don't know if that qualifies them as being nice, right? How they talk in their house, right? But this used to be a sundown town. That frightens me. Because some of them people still here. Their ancestors, their cousins, their granddaddy, the grandkids, and great-great-grandnieces and nephews. Them people still here, right? Because white folks teach racism, and they run deep with them, generation to generation. I think it's in their DNA. It got to be in their DNA at this point. I don't understand. And intimidated us. They know that we're the chosen ones. Yeah. But when I seen that riding down the highway, now, is that a crime? I guess it's not a crime, and you could just do that, I guess. I don't know. Now, look at here. Layla Ali said, first of all, let me start off with this. So there was a female boxing event somewhere, right? Remy was there with Fat Joe. Clarissa was there with Papoose, right? On the opposite sides. And Fat Joe and Remy walked one of the fighters out. That fighter lost. And Clarissa said, nobody should walk out on lean back no more. Now, that was a little antagonizing to Remy. That was antagonizing, right? Now, when I looked at the picture, I didn't see the whole fight. When I looked at the picture, Remy was sitting real still like this. You sit still, right? People were perceiving it as like she didn't want no smoke with Clarissa. I don't think that's what it was. Now, Clarissa was standing up. She got her hat on. She probably had her Timbs on. She was standing up and yelling, screaming, talking loud, right? Yeah, she did have a real steal, didn't she? Now, in my mind, this is what I'm thinking. I'm giving Remy the benefit of the doubt. That's what I do. Remy probably was sitting there thinking like, I ain't gonna say nothing. I don't see her. I'm thinking she was trying to control herself. She was sitting there looking tight. You know, me and my daughter was arguing. She was like, well, how was she supposed to look? She was looking tight. I don't know how she was supposed to look, but she was looking tight. She hang with Clarissa. Her hands is registered. No, she can't. But on top of that, Layla Ali was there. And now Layla Ali is 47. Clarissa is 30, a fresh 30. So she really like 29 and a half. Layla said she'll come out of retirement and fight Clarissa for 15 to 20 million. More like the 20. Clarissa said, I'm at 175 and I'm going to put you on your back. Strong words, right? Now they both champs. They both champs. And make her 20 mil. Yeah. I don't think Layla too old now. Layla too old. Now I'm going to have to watch. I've been watching Clarissa fights, right? She can fight. I've been watching Clarissa fights. But I would like to see. I've never looked at Layla Ali. I know she was a boxer. Because I really, y'all know how I feel. I just don't think women should box, right? I ain't mad at them. I ain't knocking them. I just was never interested in watching women boxing because I'm such a fight fan. I like to see dudes box, right? Yeah, and get paid at the end. Yeah, but me and my daughter was laughing about it. She was like, I'll let her beat me. She hit me dead in my face for the 20 million, right? But Layla said she would consider it. I just think that even though Layla was her greatest at her time, now it's Clarissa. And I don't think that Layla could withstand. Clarissa's probably faster, stronger, and she is younger. I don't know how that would fare out. for somebody 30 and somebody almost 50. That's a big difference. You know what I'm saying? I know Layla is probably skillful. And I said one day this week, I'm going to, maybe tonight or tomorrow, I'm going to look at some Layla Ali fights and see how she boxes, right? And I'll make a decision. You love to see? Yeah, I'll make a decision, right? I don't think women should fight and mess up their beauty and tender. Yeah, I think it's harmful to a woman. But if they do it, get down. More power to you. I just don't think that women should, and I never was interested in it until Clarissa. Everyone want a shot at Clarissa Champ. I'm all for it. Yeah, me too. Me too, Nick. I'm all in on it too. I'm telling you, I've been watching her fights. And she knocked you down. I don't know if she knocked anybody out, but she knocked you down. She do knock you down. And I do know that she sparred with dudes. She sparred with dudes because she said women can handle her sparring. Whew. That's a bad motherfucker right there. She bad, right? So, Layla got skills. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I'm going to watch it. I know she got skills. I'm going to watch her fight. Maybe tonight I'm going to watch it, go on YouTube and pull up some fights and check out her style and see. And I think Layla is heavier than Clarissa. She's bigger than her. And because Layla was a heavyweight, right? Is Clarissa a heavyweight now? Because I know she went up in weight. But I don't know. I would hate, what I want Clarissa to do is stop talking now. Just stop talking, because you got to, so when you're a boxer, you got to go into your camp. Her dad was Muhammad Ali and raised her in Louisville. Yeah. Oh, that's right. That's right. That's right. They died in Louisville. How you say it? Louisville. Louisville. Sometimes I can say it, sometimes I can't. The way y'all say it. We say Louisville. Y'all say Louisville. Clarissa had children. You had, nope. And that's another thing. You're going to mess up your inside. You're going to mess up your innards. And you won't be very able to have no babies. You're going to mess up your innards and won't have no babies, right? And I know you want a little papoose. She never had nothing and her attitude sucks. Well, that's what they say, though. They want her to stop talking. They want her to stop talking because then they're afraid that she's going to be unlikable. But I see this is the deal. She's a young girl. Young girls talk. She ain't been groomed by nobody. That's obvious. She has not had any grooming. Because if you see the picture of her mama, you know she ain't been groomed. You see the picture of her mama and her daddy? Mm-hmm. Just look at the picture of her mama and her daddy. She ain't been groomed. You hope Layla kick. Now, I don't want Layla to kick her butt. I don't want her to lose her status, right? Layla had that attitude, too, when she was boxing. Oh, she did? Oh, great to have a chip on their shoulder. Well, let me tell you something. I'm glad you said that. My youngest son boxed for a little while. Joe boxed for a minute. He was young, about 10, 11. He boxed, but he stopped on his own. He said because he didn't like the way it made him felt. He felt angry, and so he stopped. He stopped boxing. She pumping up the game. What? Getting people excited for the fight, yeah. Yeah, they do. But I want her to be quiet. I want her to go into the camp. I don't know when her fight is. When is her fight? She now needs to be in her camp. She's been out every day. Every day she on social media. It's time to go in and train. I know her and Papoose been outside running and boxing and doing all that stuff, but it's time for her to lock in into the camp. That's what boxers do. It's time for her to lock in and forget the outside world, no TV, no social media. What she has to do is quit responding to social media. July 26th, oh yeah, she need to get quiet. She need to go on in the camp now. July 26th, she need to, that's around the corner. She shouldn't even been at that fight. She should have been watching that from her cabin. Yeah, she need to be surrounded by her camp. And if Papoose is all she got, they need to be in the house. Wherever they need to be. She need to be focusing on that and eating right. Yeah, that's what she need to be doing. She need to be eating right. And not worrying about that and talking a lot of talk. And I know boxers do talk. Boxers do talk. But I want her to focus on her fight because I want her to win. I do want her to win. I don't want her to lose her strength. Because, she boxed. Like, I just got hip to her, but my son and other guys I know, so they've been following her since she was a kid. She boxed. Then she beat everybody up over the box. She went up in the weight. That's how she got all the belts. Then she went over there to the UFC with the kickboxing folks, beat all them up, and then she came back. Remy and Clarissa haven't squared up. They not. For one, Clarissa can't do that because her hands is registered. She can't do that. She go to jail if she do that. And Remy know that she would have to pew her. Remy know she can't box her. Remy know that. Now on Love and Hip Hop, Remy was a tiger. She ain't getting ready to get up in that girl face. She ain't getting ready to do that. I watch her workout on Instagram. Her workouts are intense. Yeah. But she ain't getting ready. Remy ain't getting ready to sell no bluff tickets to her. She ain't saying nothing to her. Black beautiful strip. I'm all for black women winning. Me too. Me too. So we gonna see. I just want Clarissa to be quiet right now, Ted, because that's only 2 weeks away. I need her to be cool. Now, y'all know it's an app. I don't know how good it works, where you can see it for free. It's I want to say it's DAZN, because I signed up for it. We'll see how it works. But I know people that know other streams that you can watch the fight for free. She looked like a man. Is she on Muscle Builder or something? No, I don't think so. She probably she work out. Y'all see, now y'all know, what's her name? What's the tennis girl name? Serena. Yeah, Serena used to look like that. It's DAZN. I'm going to look at my thing because it's in my email, but I think it's DAZN, and you sign up. It's either DAZN or OAZN, but I think it's DAZN. It came out my timeline or some kind of way, and I signed up for it to see the fight. It's supposed to be free. I don't know. We'll see. I forgot what I was about to say. But Venus used to be thick like that, right? But I seen a picture of her yesterday. She's very thin. Hope she ain't sick of nothing, but she's very thin. She put a contrast. She put on her Instagram. She put a picture of what she looked like and what she looked like now. She lost too much weight. It don't look good with her big head. When you lose weight, for some reason you look like a bobblehead. Sometimes you lose too much. Your head. I don't know when you gain weight. Do you gain weight in your head? Because one time I lost some weight, and my legs were skinny and my head looked so big, and I ain't even got a big head, right? I wonder, did she take Ozempic? Venus about to get married to who? A white guy? Ain't she dating a white guy? They love them some white guys, child. She about to get married, huh? My what sisters just said Serena looks like a bobblehead. Yeah, she does. I just seen that yesterday. Clarissa reminded me of a black Ronda Rousey. Ronda Rousey can fight though, right? That was the champ in my A ring. Then lost once. Yeah. Oh, she lost once and stopped fighting. Now Oprah. Speaking of Oprah, Gayle, and the Kardashians' mama all had on their caftans and was somewhere. Did y'all see that picture? Where was they at? She cannot fight. Remember, she's professional. Yeah, she can't fight her. But y'all see Oprah then with their caftans on? Where was they at? And why? How did Kardashian mama get in on the clique? How she get in on the old lady gang, right? And why did they have them caftans on? Anyway, child. Anyway, what else we got? So y'all know in Ohio, in Cleveland, right? Even though it said Richmond Heights. Oh, they was at Jeff Bezos' wedding and they wore that? That's what they had to wear, or they were just chilling? Is that what that was? Oh, okay. Child. I got a lot I could say, but I'm tired today. I ain't got all the energy. I was up all night, y'all, thinking in my head. Thinking up money and thinking up ways and thinking. Y'all know what I forgot about? Do y'all know what I forgot about? I'm getting ready to change it, though. I'm glad I thought about this. So do y'all know I had another YouTube channel, and once I started working the second shift, I totally forgot all about it and never did anything on it, right? So I'm getting ready to change that YouTube channel. The fuss about the Essence Fest, well, I'll tell you. First, let me tell you this, and then I'll tell you about the Essence Fest. Essence Fest was fine with me, but I'm going to tell you why the people were upset. So I'm going to change the name of that channel to KK's Chit Chat or something like that, because KK is my middle name. So I'm going to change the name, and I'm going to let y'all know. And I'm trying to see what type of format it'll be, right? Because, see, I got time today, and I'm trying to get all type of streams of income. So y'all going to see, every time y'all turn on YouTube, you're going to see me one way or another. So, but the Essence Fest, I'm going to tell you what to do. For me, it was fine. Because my goal was to be around a sea of black people. That's what I did. So they're saying a lot of the vendors didn't come, but it was a lot of vendors there, and they was giving away stuff, right? They saying a lot of the vendors didn't come. And they had certain people like Stephanie Mills. I don't know what she was upset about, but she wasn't playing on the main stage at the Dome. She was playing on the stage, and I wish I knew that because I went to see her, even though I just saw her in Indianapolis. She was playing, and I think it was Saturday night because I didn't go Saturday. You be seeing me in the YouTube streets, girl. I'm all up and through them streets. I'm about to be in the TikTok streets. I haven't got monetized on TikTok. I'm about to be in all the streets. So she was upset. I guess there was a lot of confusion behind the scenes, right? I could tell when I was at the concert Friday night that it was some back behind the scenes confusion. The energy was off. When Glorilla, I could tell by Glorilla, she was the third act, that the energy was off. But Ron came after her and brought it so back up that I didn't pay it any attention anymore, right? But they're saying, so the Essence Fest is not run by black folks no more. Susan Taylor is not running it. Susan Taylor is the name I was trying to remember. The lady wore the braids. She was always on the Essence Man. She's been wearing braids since 1966, and her hairline way back here. Okay, so it's a Liberian man and a Kenyan woman that run Essence, whatever the name of the company is now, right? And so, and up under them, or either on top of them, is a group called the Solomon Group. Solomon Group, go look them up, is a group of white folk. Group of white folk. This is why I said we have to gatekeep our stuff. We have to quit selling our shit to people. Because then they whitewash it, and it's not going to be what the original form was, right? So I've never been to the Essence Fest, so I don't have nothing to gauge it on. But from what I've been told, that it was not as black as it should have been. And it was a lot of African food and carrying on in the inside. Now, I didn't really see that much food in the inside, right? But evidently it was. And so they eat Joffa, and it should have been Creole rice. And, you know, because New Orleans is Creole based. Everything is oysters and seafood and jambalaya and what's that other stuff? Gumbo and all that kind of stuff. So wherever they was talking about that food at, they was mad because it was African food. Now, I must say this. It was a lot of African vendors. But in my head, when I saw it, before I knew about all the confusion, I'm just like, to me, it's just a black cultural event. But what the people are saying is that it's not black American. It was black American, and the black Africans have taken it over. That's what was being said. And a lot of the vendors pulled out because Target was sponsoring it. I didn't know Target. When I bought my plane ticket and all that stuff, I bought that way back when I was working. I did not know Target was sponsoring. Would I have not went? Probably would have still went because I've always wanted to go to the Essence Fest since the beginning, right? The beignets were good, but they're not what I thought it was. Let me tell you what I wanted the beignets to be. So when I was in Atlanta, they sold them for a short period of time, and they stopped selling them because they said when they shipped them to them, they couldn't pull them apart and they didn't work right. At Popeyes, which is New Orleans based, they wouldn't call them, I don't know if they call them beignets or not. They called them something else, right? I don't know if they call them beignets, but I can't remember what they call them. But they were small, like the beignets are real big. I didn't know that. They were small, and they had chocolate. They had the sugar around them, and they had chocolate inside of them. Oh my God, I love them things. I was so upset when they stopped selling them, right? Well, that's what I thought the beignets was going to be, because that's what they said. It was like beignets. I couldn't wait to get the beignets. The beignets are good, but they're not sweet enough for me. The beignets are what people, and I wondered why I was in a coffee shop. Cafe du Monde is a coffee shop. The beignets go well if you drink coffee. I'm not a coffee drinker. No, it ain't churros, I don't think. I'm not a coffee drinker. I drink tea sometimes, but I'm not a coffee drinker. But if you drink coffee, I can see how the beignets go because it's big, but it's light, and it's something you sip on. I can see that it go together. But it wasn't as, yeah, they got powdered sugar. It wasn't as sweet as I needed it to be. And now they did have some beignets. I didn't try them. My friends did and said they were good. That was stuffed with crab meat. You can go to another place. You can go to the place and get, like they had a place down the street called Cafe Beignet, where you could get them stuffed with stuff. And everybody seemed to like the crab beignets. And I probably would too because I like crab rangoons. So I didn't taste those. I just got the regular ones. And they was okay for what they were, right? Matter of fact, I went to two places and got them. They just wasn't sweet enough for me, y'all. They just wasn't sweet enough. It was good if you drink coffee. I can see how it go together, or tea in the morning. But yeah, Cafe de Monde. Everybody like Cafe de Monde, right? So it was good, but just not as good as I wanted it to be. But the Essence Fest, to me, it was fine. But for people who have been going, they didn't like it because it feels like they were pushing out the Black American culture. You know, yeah, everybody liked the crab beignets. And so, like I said, I did notice a lot of African vendors. I did, but it was all kind of vendors, right? And it was one girl. Her company was called Fantasy Box. I just read an article about her. She's this black-owned company, right? She had the longest line at the Essence Center and at the Essence Fest at the center, and she did. I stood in that line for 35 minutes, maybe 45, because she was giving away 2 bottles or something, not trial size, regular size bottles. I had to Google while I was in the line what her products was. She sells vaginal cleaning products. That's how you say it, vaginal cleaning products. Well, when we got almost up to there, they said, "Oh, we ain't got no more." That pissed me off. I stood in that line for a long time, right? Because the lines were long, but her line was the longest. And I read the other day that she did have the longest line, but she was giving away full size, whatever her concoctions was. She was giving away 2 different ones, full size, right? Now, what's the praline? Because I see a lot of praline stores, a lot of pralines in the restaurant. Is it chocolate or is it peanuts? What is the praline? I didn't get any of that because I wasn't quite sure what it was. It looked like it was nuts or something. But I enjoyed the culture. I enjoyed the people. I did. So I didn't have nothing to gauge it on. So it wasn't a bad experience for me. Actually, it was a great experience because I went to a concert that I wasn't even intending on going to because I met some people and they said they was going. I'm like, shit, I'm going too, right? So for me, it was a good experience. But I understand why the people are upset. The people that promoted it, produced it, created it. That's a Creole. What is a praline, though? I'm still trying to figure out what is it. Because when I looked at it, it didn't look like it was appetizing. Is it nuts with caramel? What is it? But yeah, so that's that on the Essence Fest. To me, it was fine. And I'll go again. They had them all down there. They had them all down in Nolans. They had about. Tell me what it is, though, Lisa Marie. Is it chocolate? Is it nuts? Because when I looked over there at it, it seemed like it was nuts. That's why I wasn't interested in it. Because they were selling them on the street and everywhere. And everything said praline. When you walk down the street, caramel and nuts. That's what I thought. They are so good, I could only eat a couple of. Okay, I'm going to have to try them. It's a nut covered with chocolate, sometimes sugar. Oh, that's good. Now, that sounds good, but I wasn't quite sure what it was. Okay. So that's a Creole. If they had them in Savannah, that's a Creole thing. Okay. Like, let me tell y'all, before I moved to the South, I said I wanted to experience black culture, all black cultures, right? And that's what I want to do, and that's what I'm doing. So for me, Essence Fest was fine. I ain't had no whole bunch of money to buy, because I didn't even think that the convention center was going to be stuff to buy. I didn't even think that it was vendors in there. That ain't what I thought. I thought it was just going to be panels and people were just going to be talking. I want to go just to get some pralines. Well, they show was out there. Matter of fact, somebody was out there on the street making them or something, right? Again, like I said, I'm not going to bash. I understand where the people are coming from that's upset because it's like they're taking away our culture. But we give it away. Quit letting them come to the cookout. Quit selling our stuff to them and then it won't get whitewashed. No, I don't eat gumbo because I'm not a soup eater. Oh, they sell out on TikTok. I'm not a soup eater, and I don't eat beef and pork. Like they got andouille sausage and all that. I don't eat that. So I didn't. Yeah, so the cuisine. I don't really eat it, right? The queen boat. Yeah, I don't eat the cuisine because I don't eat gumbo. I don't eat red beans and rice. Never have, and I don't eat jambalaya. I don't eat it because of the meat that's in there, right? And I just ain't I just ain't a soup kind of person, right? I don't eat oysters, so yeah, I don't eat that. Candied pecan. Okay, I'm gonna have to try that when I go. I'm gonna have to try that. And see how good it is. Because I wanted something sweet. I was fiending for something sweet, right? Child, I went to the store to get a candy bar, so I'm gonna go get a candy bar across the street from the convention center. The turtles. You know the turtles that they sell in Dollar Tree for $1.25? The lady said $4.50. I said, you can have these back. But I did that third day. I said I got to have some chocolate. I got to have some chocolate. So I went to another store, and he had the double pack, which was okay. I said, okay, I'm gonna have to just buy it for $4, which that's what it costs in the store, right? So I bought some. I bought an almond joy, the full thing of almond joy for $4, and that made it good till I got home. Cause I was fiending for the chocolate. About you what? To ask you if you still ate the turtles. Yes, I still eat the turtles. Who said that? Who said that? Yes, I still eat the turtles, Neat. I do. I don't eat pork either, so I have to alter my ingredients when you cook it. Yeah, I eat the turtles. And you know, my thing that I'm hooked on now is the Raisinets. I've been hooked on them for a while. And remember I told you I wasn't eating chocolate? Well, I went bad yesterday. I went rogue yesterday. I hadn't had chocolate in 4 days. I was about to lose my mind. Already I don't see no black men. I don't see no black men. Ain't nothing to do. I asked God before I bought them. I said, Lord, forgive me. Forgive me. And I went and found my Raisinets. I'm talking about I went from store to store. Right? The Dollar Tree usually have them. They didn't have them. They ain't had them since I've been back. Then I went to Target. They didn't have none. I went in Target because it's first. Then I went to Walmart. Now, see, I ordered some stuff from Walmart when I came back, and I went to pick it up. And the Raisinets was on my list. They said they didn't have none. I went right in there. Now, maybe they didn't because Walmart replenished quickly. So I went in Walmart and they had them, y'all. So I got me some Raisinets yesterday. As soon as I finished talking to y'all and I'm going to eat some more right now. Yeah, I couldn't do it. The Lord had to forgive me. You order pralines from Savannah once a year, do you? Oh, you order from who you order from? I'm gonna have to try some pralines. Who you order from, Lisa Marie? Tell me. Email me who you order. Tell me who you order them from. Because I'm gonna have to try. Because I seen it. I kept seeing them. Right? Sugar grits, no, because I can't eat grits. Because grits. I ordered some grits because grits make me nauseated. They've been making me nauseated for the last 10 years. And every time I try to eat them, it's nauseated. I was down there. I went to the restaurant and got grits and chicken. I don't know what I got. Grits and something, right? And I ate a couple spoonfuls and it made me nauseated. Grits don't agree with me no more. And I love grits with cheese. Don't agree with me no more. So now I have to eat like breakfast food. If I'm going to eat some breakfast food, I have to eat home fries. Because I can't eat the grits. I cannot, and I'm not really an egg eater, like I'm going to eat eggs every day. But I can eat the home fries with some hot sauce and onions. But I can't eat grits no more. I tried it when I was in New Orleans. I hadn't tried it in about 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 months. It made me nauseated. I don't know what it's the hominy. I don't know what it is, but I can't eat grits no more. It upsets me. It upsets me. It makes me feel nauseated. The corn probably upsets you. So it's the corn. Because ain't grits made from hominy? I remember when I was a child, the box used to say hominy grits. Anybody old as me remember that. It used to say hominy grits, right? And then it just started saying grits. So it's hominy white, the white corn. Now, I didn't see the Honda history. I don't want to see the Honda history. What I wanted to do, which I did do one thing, I got on the boat. But that was the wrong boat. I want to get on the party boat, right? And I thought that was a party boat. Savannah Candy Kitchen? Okay. I'm going to look that up right now. I wanted to get on the party boat. It was a jazz boat, but it was slave jazz. I didn't like it. I ain't like it. I ain't like it, y'all. Hold on. What'd you say? Savannah Kitchen? What'd you say? Savannah Candy Kitchen. Okay. Candy Kitchen. Because I did see it, and I was tempted, but it looked like it was too many nuts. So I said, no, I ain't going to fool. But you say chocolate. That's the magic word for me. Candy Kitchen, Savannah. And you order that. Savannah. Savannah. Okay. Shop online now. Let's see what they cost. Let's see. Did nobody try and read your palm? No, I wasn't going around to people. I ain't let nobody read my palm. Ain't gonna scare me half to death. No. Oh, they got a lot of, they got a lot of products. They selling the caramel layer cake, the 3-layer like I like, for $89.95. They got the classic coconut cake, what I like, for $89.95. Eggs make you nauseous. Yeah, my sister can't eat eggs either. Hold on. They got all kind of cakes, baby. Where is let me look for the pralines. Let's see what the pralines going for. Y'all know Jack Squad, y'all always keep me up on game. Pralines. Okay. All right, pralines. Oh, the pralines ain't a lot. 29.95 original pralines. Chocolate pralines. And gophers. What make it gopher? That's light. They look light colored. What make it gopher? Peanut butter or something on it, caramel. The chocolate pralines are 29.95. I'm gonna have to get me some of that. They got a praline bundt cake. Oh, they got a praline cheesecake for $89.95. Praline layer cake. I'm gonna have to try some pralines. Now, I ain't no praline. I heard of pralines, but not really until I got down there and everything was saying praline. Okay. Thanks for the milk chocolate gophers. What's a gopher? Gophers are so good. What's a gopher, T? Tell me what a gopher is, y'all. Y'all so educated. Y'all so cultural. I went to the view, and when I went in, I'm glad I didn't do anything further. There's too much going on. Yeah, I don't do food with nothing spiritual. I wouldn't go into the voodoo no way. A friend of mine makes them from scratch. What is it? What is the gopher? What's the gopher? Is it peanut butter? Is it caramel? What is it? Yeah, I wasn't going to the haunted cemetery. Now, what I would like to do, but my days were so full, is get on they got a double-decker bus that give you a tour all around. I would have liked to done that, but I just didn't have the time. I'm in trouble now. I'm buying something for me too. I want the chocolate pralines. What's the gopher, y'all? Y'all didn't tell me what the gopher is. They got white chocolate gophers. What make it a gopher? What is a gopher? Gophers, dark chocolate sea salt gophers. What the hell is a gopher, y'all? I just order them online. Let me see what a gopher is. Hold on, y'all ain't telling me quick enough. What is a gopher? And they better not come talking about an animal. What is edible? Is that a word? Edible gopher. Gopher. Oh, they still with the gopher, the animal. What is the candy gopher? Should I say candy gopher? Or what is a sweet gopher? What is okay. Sweet gopher candy. What is a gopher candy? Okay. A type of candy, specifically a chocolate. Oh, so like a turtle. Oh. And it says it's made by Savannah's Candy Kitchen. So only Savannah's Candy Kitchen make the gophers. Did y'all know that? It features a base of Georgia pecans covered in, that's a turtle, covered in Southern style caramel and topped with milk chocolate. Ooh. The name gopher is a whimsical choice inspired by the gopher tortoise, a common animal in the South that adds a touch of local flavor to the treat. So it's pecans, caramel, and milk chocolate. That's a turtle. Y'all didn't tell me about them. Y'all didn't tell me about them. They're rich. Y'all didn't tell me about them no expensive turtles from down in Candy Kitchen. Y'all done turned me on to something now. Y'all done turned me on to something. It's y'all fault. It's y'all fault. I was on a boat. It was a double-decker, triple-decker boat. It said a jazz cruise, and they had food, but it was that music I couldn't take. The music sounded like the music they played for the slaves when they had a day off. Banjos and shit. I ain't like it. But, yeah, the gopher turtles. Oh, y'all. Now, y'all know I'll be trying to figure out how to get some of them, right? I'll be trying to figure that out. Anyway, back to what I said in the beginning, y'all, before I sign off. I am going to start a GoFundMe. If y'all know how to do it, let me know. I'm about to Google it tonight and start a GoFundMe. Hey, Keisha. We about to go home now, child. Now they telling me about, what is it called? Candy Kitchen in Savannah, where they get the pralines and the turtles. Keisha, why your cousins down in the ATL take Beyonce? Oh yeah, $89.95. That's a lot, ain't it? Why they robbed Beyonce, girl? Took her squad stuff, took some stuff from the peoples down there. I think it's like a milk. Yeah, they robbed her. And I don't know if she was on the bus. Which stadium was she at? Where was she at? Was she at the Mercedes Benz? I'm imagining she was at Mercedes Benz. Is that where she was? Cause yeah, she but and probably because see right around the corner is colleges and stuff. You know what kind of candy is like a milk dud? I don't know. Ain't nothing like a milk dud, but a milk dud. Uh, what you say, CC? It's like a milk dud. CC, what y'all doing? CC is my girl. I miss CC. CC, my girl. I used to get on her nerves at work. That was my work friend. She worked across the station from me. That was my girl. That was my girl. CC still my girl. She's still my girl. We just in two different states. That's my friend, y'all. Anyway, y'all, I'm going on because they supposed to be in here cooking or something. So ain't nobody come through this door yet. I'm gonna have to eat my chocolate covered raisins till they get here. We got some salmon out. You know, they love to eat salmon. They eat rich up and through here, child. But I made my own Swedish meatballs. It was so good. But now I ate that for 2 days. I'm tired of it now. So I still got some left. I'm gonna let Joe eat it because he wanted some. What did they take? They took some. What did they take? Hold on, I'll tell you what they took. They took some equipment like laptops and stuff, and they took a music set, the music set list, and some designer items. Yep. They took some stuff, and I'm wondering did she have her bus somewhere? Because if she was at Mercedes, Mercedes is easy to get to, you know, on foot. So, you know, yeah, that's what they took. Anyway, y'all, appreciate y'all. Tomorrow I'm gonna show y'all my products. Songs that haven't been released. Yeah. Well, you know they're gonna sue. If anybody get with them, they're gonna sue. Yeah, so I'll see you guys tomorrow. As always, I'm gonna show you my product because I'm tired now. I didn't have sleep last night because I'm thinking up money. I had money on my brain, and I don't have that much. I don't have that vitality that I need to show y'all and excitement. So I'll show y'all tomorrow. Anyway, everybody have a good night, and I'm gonna see you guys tomorrow. Now I hate when I can't turn this off. When you trying to go to Texas. I'm trying to go to Texas in September, the first week or second week in September, September 8th. That's what I'm trying to go. I'm not lying. I'm going to start me a GoFundMe. I ain't lying. Sure am. See y'all tomorrow.